From the very first time that our eyes did meet, you always had this way of having my heart skip a beat. The twinkle came from deep inside within your soul, while on the surface your smile emitted a glow. I faintly remember meeting your mom with you while I worked up at the Aurora Mall at JCP. You wore red sweats that day, you looked beautiful, Dawn. That was the time when I once wished you'd be with me. I hope you could possibly understand as to what I mean. You gave me butterflies and are that special girl from my dreams. As I moved on in life and spent my days at RM Kids studying, you critique my music, raise the voices. What you were saying, it meant so much for you. Check out my band, think about it later. On the days I was a popular scene kid, and before the armada of haters, the next following years began the strife in my life. While searching for my wife, it was surreal as I predicted it all. In my first album spread love like wildfire, and like you to whom was I as the rain treasure in afternoon vacations. It cut like a knife. It was a few years in the lifetime that I saw you, since we even thought we'd finally met again on the week of Valentine's Day of 2011, when I still wanted to meet a console with you guys. And I'm shocked we met up at Jason's billiards with your whole crew, probably 7. When I was so blind, I saw a few old friends like Sam meeting me at the door. Then as I walked around, I ran into Charles Williams. He asked me to do more, raising my hair because it was a little more caramel with braids behind the hair. Then I saw Nessa and we began to hang. She said that I was a hero and he liked my ass. Thank you now, Nessa, I'm not sure why you said Aggie is sitting down at the end. Her and I might have texted once, but we were never good friends. She's so cute though in those black leggings. She's so hard, I could say that works out you. That I must admit I love watching her say, if only I could stay off her top. I have to take a moment now for AJ Bullock, rest in peace, man. God bless you, man. I'm going to do that, man. I fall on the slide, I'll never forget that night. I'm sorry, Ness, I know that night just for you, but I never wanted it to turn out like this. I never wanted to be alone riding booked in. I wanted to hike 10 miles back. Nessa told me to forget about it, spend time with the girls, and that my thought was whack. So I hopped in the backseat as you drove us all out over to our naked desert. We arrived, but before we hopped out, it's at 11:11. Make a wish, woe was me. That was one of my things, to wish upon that star. So now, what do I do? It was at that night that I listened to my heart and I began to fall for you. It was all awkward being here for her, developing feelings for you. I couldn't help but be socially awkward and shy when I was with you. About a week later, we met up again at our local hookah, Hubbly Bubbly. Yeah, I was here for it, but my heart wanted nothing to do with me. It's small things I remember, like when you blew the bubbles. I cherish these moments as we all knew my entire life was only drama and trouble. This next part is of the utmost crazy, possibly the caliber of just plain creep. We all went following summer. I was embarrassed for what I did to your best friend. I may have that remorse lasting until the very end. I'll never forget though, I made you both custom shirts. To me it was clear, but I probably came off as just a blur. You was adorable in those shades when you picked up your gift, so I called you later and I took a chance to ask you out, but you said no. I respected that. In the memorandum and crew, I assumed what my life was all about. It was also that summer that I broke up with my best friend. I thought that I would leave my hometown to do a long haul trucking, travel and make good money, but I ended up stuck here as we all had found. Everybody dance. Everybody dance. One day let me visit you on campus, and I'll never forget when you locked up in your red greens. It meant the world to me when I was getting entrusted with each moment spent with you. It set me free. We hung out with your friends by the picnic table. Do you remember, Dawn? Because to me it felt like a table. It came off whether Vanessa was your best friend still, or whether it was Chelsea now, because you shared a moment. suggested that we smoke for a big cool girl, but instead we got quality time alone. Ooh la la, so we walked into the halls of the dorm. We walked downstairs and you stepped out to freshen up your form. As I waited patiently, my heart began to pound. When you finally came back, we walked and talked as I listened to the sound. When you finally came back, we walked and talked as I listened to the sound. One day you let me visit you on campus, and I'll never forget when you locked up in your red boots. It meant the world to me when I was getting your trust. With each moment spent with you, it set me free. We hung out with your friends by the picnic table. Do you remember, Dawn? Because to me it felt like a table. It came up whether Vanessa was your best friend still, or whether it was Chelsea now, because you shared a home. Suggested that we smoke from your big cool girl, but instead we got quality time alone. Ooh la la, so we walked into the halls of the dorm. We walked downstairs and you stepped out to freshen up your form. As I waited patiently, my heart began to expand. I'm such an intelligent, beautiful girl, and I've always wanted to be part of your world. We eventually made it to the lounge in the dorms to do life for a bit. Nothing can compare when we talk for a bit. It's hard to even word it, but as you took a chair, I sat down across from you and admiring your hair. As I look back, I admired your eyes, I admired everything about you. But that should come as no surprise. I regret this moment though, as I haven't looked back. I endured these moments as a matter of fact, but in this moment in particular, we were alone. What I regret is not making this moment my own, but I've got to tell you how beautiful and cool you are to me. So that tells you how much I liked you. I could have asked you to lay next to me. Should have taken you by the hand on that night, forgot, rejected all. Currently has a limited time to impress the girl that played for me right after the fact. She was you, she was the absolute best. Liked you so much, but as I lay outside of Starbucks, I didn't need for you to be my crush. Mother, you, it was overbearing, but what I'm about to say is so very true. In that February of that year, after I lost everything, I needed someone to talk to, so I turned to Cindy, my adopted stepmom. At least I adopted her as my stepmom, and we sat in a car right outside of my grandma's, and I was just venting to her. Then my dad showed up and he shouted to us, "What are you doing to me?" And then charged at us with his SUV. Stop and go back and forth, missing us by inches. was spun away backwards, thankfully. So my stepmom put the pedal to the metal across our knee. Finished our conversation and retreated back to the house. And admittedly the scenario was that too much of one. And on the bright side, he was nowhere in sight. As I laid in bed again, I felt again I needed to go on the run. When one of my brothers heard what happened, they picked me up and we drove off to Washington State. And we found jobs, but for us not too long Valentine's Day passed. So I texted you a pic with you, I felt my face with the big voice in my hand, the shape of a heart, while I hurried up on a song to lessen the distance from being too far apart. The song simply questioned if one day you'll make my day, if I had a chance to be in your arms. This could be the start, but nothing transpired from that. We ended up back in Colorado when I got into construction. As my dad went back to jail, he had a gang in Guido. Took me to club one night, trying to help me meet someone new in it. On Facebook, she asked if I can make a portrait of her like I did for you. I said sure, accidentally admitted that I liked you. She replied, it's okay, am I someone? But anyways, I have asked that portrait. And from that point in my life, I didn't know what to do. I found myself in a bar with Aaron, an old friend, Jason Martinez. All I could think about was you as I kept looking at my phone, waiting for a text from you and start conversations with me, like how to build muscle as you tell me to eat protein. These things I already knew, but I just love talking with you. On one Sunday afternoon, you told me you were knitting and you graduated in your class and you're a lifeguard. And one day I called you and I know it's not what it seems, but you were busy with your friends, and I heard you tell them, so no kind, it just happened. Thought I was kidding when I told you I like you. Said you never leave for a letter recommendation. I wasn't nobody, but I wrote you one for me and read it and said I needed to be a writer. And I told you sweet dreams, and I don't know why I meant everything when you said good night, Mikey. Couple months later, I called you up out of the blue. Hey Donnie, I'm having a party, not a big deal, but I wanted to invite you. He's a journalist that brings some friends, but I thought that this would be the beginning of a found them. My party was my 22nd birthday, and started off with my childhood friend Louis showing up, and Andrew, my cousin Campbell, followed by my brothers Cameron and Lino. As I looked at my cup, too many people at my house with a giant in my birthday punches and demonstrated dominance. So no one was going to mess up my place, and I ended up being a girl in a Liberty prayer dress and took the prominence of the room. And she told me that Alyssa was gonna show me a smile. If I remember those days, we had a little kickback, and then I spent Vito on the arm, and I got you texting on your way. If I remember those days, we had a little kickback, and then I spent Vito on the arm, and I got you texting on your way. It's your